up, buddies? Welcome to another episode of The Poor Man Road to Glory. Thank you for the support on the previous episode and the series, as always. I'm ready for something awesome today on the episode. So I've timed the recording of the episode a few minutes before 6 p.m. hits, where I'm thinking we're getting something awesome here. Now, there's a lot I want to talk about, but I think we should be getting some cool things to round off FUT Birthday. There's still a few days left of FUT Birthday, and all of the current players that are in SBCs and in the FUT Birthday promos and all of that stuff are about to expire in the next 6 or 7 minutes. So I'm thinking we're gonna get something really, really awesome from EA in terms of FUT Birthday. Also, it's been like 3 weeks now that EA have been late to releasing new League SBCs, so I think we should be getting 2 new League SBCs here as well. So I'm very excited to be able to go through that and see what we have, see how much we have completed if they give us a Premier League SBC, or see how much we have completed if they give us a La Liga SBC, see what type of players are we gonna get. Are we gonna get the type of players they gave us last year, where we had a League SBC Suarez? Like, could we see maybe a League SBC Messi? Or are we gonna get the type of player like an Isco or something like that? Which, not to offend Isco, but I wouldn't be too excited about an Isco League SBC. He would be a high-rated card that I'd put towards either Prime Ruud Gullit or Prime Ronaldo, which of course we have still not decided which way we're gonna go. But I'd love to see like a Messi-esque League SBC or a Gareth Bale or something like that. And same thing for the Prem. I'm hoping they give us something awesome like a Heung-min Son or something cool like that. Whereas I feel like we're probably gonna get something like something nonsensical like a Granit Xhaka or something weird. Even something cool like a David De Gea or an Eric Bailly or something just awesome. That's what I'm excited for over the next few minutes. Those 2 things happening. We completed a FUT draft where, oh, actually we did that last episode, didn't we? I played the final, got salty. People got mad at me in the comments because I got salty. Even though I brought it upon myself, the usual. So what we might do here today as well is I still have another draft token. So near the end of the episode, once we've looked at and gone through all of the new stuff that EA are going to bring to us, at the end of the episode, I also want to start a new draft. Now, I don't know if I'll play out the draft, but I kind of want to bring that back to the series. If you guys remember, there was a moment in time through FIFA 17 and a moment in time this year where at the start of every episode, I was able to show you guys the draft that we did from the last episode, where we finished, and then we opened those packs on at the start of that episode, and then also did a new draft. So what I would like to do essentially every episode, or almost every episode of the Poor Man Road to Glory, is I show you guys a draft from a previous episode. We then claim the prizes. Let's say we won the draft or got knocked out in the first round, whatever. Show you where we finished, claim the prize, open the packs, and then start a new draft again. So you guys get to see the makeup of the entire draft, because I don't really think too many people are too concerned at this point anymore with FIFA 18 gameplay. I think you guys have seen it all. Every once in a while, I'll show you a couple of FUT Champ games, or I'll show you maybe a daily knockout tournament run if it's like a really cool player, right? Like the Carlos Vela and stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't really think too many people, at least on YouTube, are too worried about gameplay. To be fair, even on Twitch anymore, man, I haven't touched FUT Champs in a week or two, and no one really seems to care on Twitch either. They're more excited about like building squads, you know, getting things done for SBCs, all the grindy stuff, as opposed to actual gameplay, which is a very, very interesting thing for me. So nevertheless, on the episode today, we're going to do all of that stuff. We're going to have a look at and do a full-on FUT draft, and I'm just hoping that we get something good. Let me show you guys real quick what we're looking at here, right, in terms of the SBCs expiring. So if you go over to FUT Birthday, here it is. So in 3 minutes and 14 seconds, the Yaya Toure, the Pleb himself, the loan cards, which I'm wondering, should I do these before they expire? Like, should I get the loan Yaya? I think I'm just gonna pass. You know, we got the Schweinsteiger, of course. I haven't even built a squad with Schweinsteiger yet either. So there's just so much to do on this road to glory, man. With all of these FUT Birthday promos and all of the things going on, it's put me so far behind track of like all the different cool squad builders I wanted to do as well for this series. So I would like to get some sort of a cool squad built around Ricardo Kaká, the SBC Rooney, the FUT Birthday Rooney, and the FUT Birthday Schweinsteiger, which I don't think will be too hard to do. I think we could put a really, really cool squad together, and I want to try and appease those of you in my comment section that got really pissed off at me for saying Kaká is not good. A lot of you guys saying it's just because I'm using him in the wrong position. In fact, I should use him at striker. So I do think the next squad we put together with Kaká will probably have him at striker. Maybe him and Rooney together at striker with perhaps a Bobby Firmino or something like that in behind. I think that could be pretty good. And then maybe a Schweinsteiger getting that 8-chem link to Ricardo Kaká. I think that would be pretty decent. So that might be the plan going forward. Come on, EA. You can't. Is it really? No, wait, hold on. Is it 4 days or 2 days left? I thought that it was. Oh, I guess it would be 2 days left, right? If it's done on Monday, I'm an idiot. I actually thought it was still 4 days left of it till like the new team of the week or whatever. What day is it even today? I don't even know what day it is, man. What a lavish plebby life I live when I have no idea what day of the week it is anymore. And that's honestly partially due to me not playing FUT Champs. Because I don't have that, like, you know how I always used to explain to you guys, I have that, like, dread of FUT Champs. Like, when a Friday rolls around or a Saturday morning, I, like, wake up, like, sick to my stomach, knowing that I have to stream in front of my viewer base, me getting shat on in FIFA, in FUT Champs, and trying to do well. And then, you know, all of that stuff. Now that I'm not worried about Champs anymore, I'm genuinely, like, it's Sunday. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I'm just, like, not worried. I'm not worried about that stuff anymore. So I'm, like, I'm so lackadaisical. And also, it doesn't help that I haven't taken a single day off. I know my job is to play video games and stuff like that, but genuinely, this is now my 48th day straight of streaming live and doing YouTube content and stuff. No days off. 48 days straight. So I want to see how long we can go. And I think that's partially why I'm a little bit lost and confused. Because I don't take days off. So I don't have like a, you know, a day out of the week where I'm like, okay, it's this day, I'm off. It's just this never ending rigmarole of me being bad at video games and people for some reason watching me be bad at video games. All right, here we go. 15 seconds, 16 seconds. Speaking of which, to the YouTube channel, I might be bringing you guys a little bit more variety content. I'm going to be sailing the high seas with Zwayback and Sea of Thieves, which I might bring as a mini-series to YouTube. And I might be doing A Way Out, that prison co-op escape game with Nepenthes as well. I'll be doing it on stream. Whether or not it gets to my actual YouTube channel, that I'm not sure. All right, here we go. Here we go. Come on. Did they actually not do anything else for the final 2 days? Nah. Nah, they didn't. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Well, at least we're going to get at least the League SBCs, right? This is the 4th week. They're now 2 months behind. Officially today, they're 2 months behind League SBCs. Oh, you go here, Leagues. Is this for real? What? I genuinely don't understand their like actual mindset. Like, and bear with me here because I'm actually very happy. I thought FUT Birthday was fun, but think back to FUT Birthday from FIFA 17. I personally think the players that they selected from FUT Birthday last year were so much better. That Sammy Eto'o with like 95 pace, the S-Vine, all of those amazing cards. This year, we didn't really get anything that great, first of all. Second of all, the premium SBCs that we got last year. The CDM David Luiz. You remember that card? The El Shaarawy. What an insane card that was. The Fernando Torres. What an absolutely insane card. This year, they released a Ricardo Kaká that was actually leaked 4 months ago. Remember when they released the Pirlo? It was leaked into the code that Kaká was also going to be released then. But back then, EA literally did it to spite the FIFA community. Instead of releasing Pirlo and Kaká at the same time, which was the original plan back then, they decided to not release the Kaká, and then they like lazily release him during FUT Birthday. It's just, I don't know. To me, it's weird. Like, I was really excited with the opportunity that EA had with FUT Birthday to do a lot of cool stuff. But I genuinely do think, like, they should be looking at this promotion and thinking, we dropped the ball. We did. And that's not me complaining because I still had a lot of fun with FUT Birthday. What I like what they did this year, so let me you know, congratulate EA for doing something cool. The weekly objectives that they did last week, where I had to grind to get 9 wins. I happened to win D1 thanks to the objectives that EA put for me to get that David Myler card. So that was really cool. You know, what was it? Playing 20 games to get the other. That stuff, that is something that I think EA should put out every single week. So what are the new weekly objectives then for this week? Is it FIFA 13? Assist 7 goals. FIFA 13. This is a FIFA 13 weekly objective. Assist 7 goals using through balls in online seasons. Okay. So there's no, like, cool player objective or anything for that one. And again, I know it's just going to sound like I'm an ingrate, but just as a disclaimer to you guys, what I'm trying to get at here, I'm not trying to just complain for the sake of complaining. I'm trying to give you guys my opinions on someone that loves FIFA and just would like to see EA actually pushing out stuff that would keep the people that love their game engaged. Now, they could have done something fantastic for FUT Birthday. They started with something pretty cool, but they're finishing on an absolute whimper. I feel, anyways, right? No actual proper really cool SBCs other than the Kaká, which should have been released three months ago. You know, nothing for the final 2 days either. I just think little things like this, like for this FIFA 13 thing, why not make it like 15 through balls assisted, you know, and you can get a FUT Birthday, let me think. A FUT Birthday Iniesta might be too high rated, right? So that's a little bit unrealistic. But let me think someone that's like a really good passer and through baller of the ball that's been around for a while in FUT. Let's even use Iniesta. It could genuinely even have been an 87 rated base Iniesta, but in the FUT Birthday promotions with 98 passing. No other stat changes, but to have that as a final goal, and maybe even 15 assisted through balls is too few for that as an achievement. So maybe you do 25 assisted through balls over the week to get that Iniesta, you know, or a Santi, like an 85 rated FUT Birthday Santi Cazorla with 91 or 92 passing and nothing else changed on his card. Little things like that. It blows my mind. That would get people playing the hell out of their game. But to do 7 assisted balls in online seasons where most people are in high divisions, to get an Electrum player pack that's untradeable, which usually 99.9% of the time isn't going to give you anything fantastic, you would still complain? No, absolutely not. Because that is something that I think would be fantastic to work towards. Did you see me complain last week when they released the weekly objectives with all of the Irish players and stuff like that? No, because it's something that's really fun to work towards. Let's take another example. So same thing here. FIFA 14, score 7 goals from crosses in online seasons and you get another Electrum untradeable pack. So why not make this 30, score 30 crosses from online seasons and you get again, let's think of like someone that's been around for a while, that's been like a really good crosser of the ball. You can even take it like you could even say like a Leighton Baines or something. He could be an 83 rated FUT Birthday Leighton Baines with, again, like in the 80s or 90s for just passing. That's it. Like with great crossing or something like that, right? Or someone that's even, that's good on the end of crosses. Although I don't really think that's, you know, you want to do someone that's good at crossing. So not someone that finishes it, but a Di Maria or a Candreva or something cool like that. I just think the little things like that would actually get the FIFA community grinding the game again. So I'm not overly trying to complain. I'm just trying to bounce my ideas off of you guys, and maybe even someone at EA will eventually see this. You know, once they're wondering why no one's playing their game very much anymore, they could be like, oh, okay, yeah, that actually would be pretty cool if we even did that every week. I think the issue is EA are worried. Okay, that's kind of cool. Kind of cheesy, but kind of cool. I honestly think the reason why EA don't give us cool stuff like that, and I genuinely think this is the issue, I do not think it's EA's FUT developers and producers and their communications guys that don't want to give us a cool special player as opposed to a random pack that's probably not going to give you anything. I genuinely think it's the higher ups at EA that say, nah, we don't want to have an 87 rated card available because we want them to constantly think about having to spend FIFA points to get those good cards. And I think that's what's the issue with FIFA Ultimate Team, you know, unfortunately. This is pretty cool. Score 5 goals using icons across any FUT game mode to earn an EA leather ball. This is something something tiny, but this is actually pretty sweet. So this is a pretty cool objective. I mean, I'll happily get 5 goals with Dino to get that ball. I think this is sweet. That's cool. So 1 out of the, you know, however many weekly objectives is a nice little touch. What's this one? Won 2 or more squad battles this week, and there's no like indication of what you get out of that. Okay. Win 5 games by 2 or more goals across any FUT game mode. Okay. And again, I don't know exactly what's going on here, which is a little bit interesting. Yeah, so like I said, bros, I don't want you guys, I'm hoping that my viewer base is intelligent enough to see what I'm saying here. I know, unfortunately, there's still people that hate my guts, that still watch my videos or watch my streams and hear me talk about this stuff, and all you're hearing me say is whine, 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 whine. This isn't good enough. I'm not happy. Whine, 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 whine. And then you're gonna take what you choose to hear from me and abuse me via the YouTube comments, saying that that's all I do is moan, and I'm already seeing my Twitter feed just filling up with idiots saying that I complain too much and stuff like that. I'm genuinely not trying to sound like I moan. I'm trying to just voice out what I think could be a better way to push out this game. You know, like literally, there's guys in my Twitch chat just saying, fuck Nick. I don't exactly know why you watch my content, but I guess thank you for helping me earn a living, even if you hate my guts, I suppose. So that's my thoughts on FUT birthday. What is this? In support of Sport Relief. Oh, that's cool. You're receiving a custom kit in celebration of Sport Relief. Sport Relief is all about getting active, raising money while participating in sports and activities you love. Money raised through Sports Relief helps fund vital, vulnerable people around the globe live happier, healthier, and safer lives. Support Sport Relief by outfitting your team with a new kit to help raise awareness. Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's very cool. I will happily wear that for maybe the FUT Champs run that we do this weekend. If I even do a FUT Champs run this weekend. That's cool. We've got our Div 1 winning kit as well on. So I like that. Engage in weekly objectives and work your way to complete FUT. So this is expired, right? That's now done. Is there anything else that EA have pushed out? So what I find very, very surprising in all of this, okay? So part of me in the back of my head was thinking, I wanted to be excited for League SBCs, right? But part of me was thinking today, maybe we won't get League SBCs for this recording because of the FUT birthday. The players were expiring, right? And I was thinking, okay, you know what? They might release some really cool thing over the weekend for FUT birthday to end off FUT birthday, you know, some big end of era SBCs and all of that stuff. So maybe we won't get League SBCs this week. But what I find genuinely hilarious is they've done nothing for the final 2 days, you know, of FUT birthday. And they've also not released 2 new League SBCs. So like they've not done either things, which I find interesting. Now, again, the abuse I'll get as well from people say, well, are you not happy? We got a Ronaldo and Paolo Maldini and Ruud Gullit. No, I am happy about that stuff. But these are players, personally, that I think should have been put in the game 3-4 months ago. This isn't, I personally don't think this is something that EA should be using in the end of March to try and get their players to play the game again. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just, it's odd. That's all I'm going to say is it's just odd the way this game mode is being run. It's just a little bit odd how they're choosing to push out, you know, content. Like there's so much opportunity for EA to really kick the ass of games like Fortnite and stuff like that, and games like PUBG. And I know they're not the same genre, but they are competing with EA's viewer base and EA's customer base. They have so much opportunity to do really cool stuff, and I just feel like they're constantly falling short of what they could do. That's all. I still love this game. I'm still gonna wake up every day and be excited to play FIFA Ultimate Team. Again, how long I last, how long I play FIFA Ultimate Team every single day, both on stream or recording for YouTube, that depends, right? That depends on my mood, depends on how many games I choose to play, what's going on in FIFA, all of that stuff. But I don't know, man. I really thought for FUT birthday EA was going to do some crazy cool stuff to bring back their audience. And they started. They definitely did well with last week's promos. I thought those FUT birthday promos genuinely got me excited. They really did. I was like, okay, EA is really listening to the customer base. EA is really listening to the FIFA community, you know? They're genuinely like interested in keeping the FIFA community happy, which is why they put all of those quote unquote grindy weekly objectives. That gets, at least it got my excitement levels up. I was like, sick, I'm gonna go play divisions, we'll unlock these players. The entire week, like some sort of FIFA nerd, I was sitting there like debating in my head, do I get a Yaya Toure or do I get a Wayne Rooney? Who do I, like, where do I put these players that I've unlocked in these objectives? Like, it's the littlest of things that got at least me excited about their game. And very similarly with the daily knockout tournament for Lukaku and Carlos Vela. That was another fantastic little thing that EA did that, to be fair, as a community, we were begging for quite a long time. And that made me enjoy playing the game again. You know? So I guess selfishly, I would love for EA to just do more stuff like that, right? Again, make you feel good about spending a lot of time on Ultimate Team because there's so much stuff to do. Make you feel good about spending $129 before taxes for 12,000 FIFA points. Like, EA do everything right, getting their community to spend money on their game. What they should be working on doing now is making their community feel good about spending a moronic amount of money on their game. Like, allow your customer base to not feel like have buyer's remorse. That's, I think, what is the biggest issue with EA losing people to games like Fortnite. Like, people will spend money on this game and then a week or two later be like, what am I doing? Like, there's nothing to do in this game. The gameplay is frustrating. The servers are bad. You know, and I honestly think EA are losing their customer base because of all buyer's remorse. Genuinely and honestly. So anyways, I will be running through FUT Champs a little bit, probably on stream. I'm going to keep using the Dream Team. We haven't really figured out which player I want to go with. You know, we discussed last episode in great detail what route I wanted to go with in terms of the Prime Ruud Gullit or the Prime Ronaldo. Just looking at this team, I think we will go Ronaldo. I think I'm going to start working towards, over the next couple of weeks, this Prime R9. He'll probably cost us about 2.5 mil, I think, right now, considering I've got the Van Basten, I've got an infinite amount of high-rated untradeable gold cards, a lot of high-rated untradeable special cards as well and stuff like that. So I think we're going to work towards this R9. I just think this front three is going to be so exciting. The only thing that makes me debate not getting this card is what Nep told me. Like, Team of the Season is potentially 4 weeks away. Yes, this card is incredible. Yes, it will be super cool to have a Prime R9 on this account. But I will rinse through all of my coins to get that card. Team of the Season being in 4 weeks, there will be so many fantastically awesome cards to get that could do 90% of what that R9 does. And then it'll, you know, so that's where I'm stuck. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, do I even do these? Should I even do a Prime R9? Because it kind of will ruin the fun of Team of the Season coming up for you guys that watch this series, right? Because if I have the 3.3 or by that time maybe 3.6, 3.7 million coins for Team of the Season, I'm going to be doing so much stuff with that. We'll be doing all of the SBCs. We'll be doing an infinite amount of SBC packs on this account and all of that cool stuff. So, I don't know. Dude, like, it's a good problem to have, but I'm actually lost as to how I want to spend my coins. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a relatively short episode, dudes. In fact, this might be an episode that barely gets to half an hour or 45 minutes long. Just because, again, the content really isn't there. Like, do you guys, for Poor Man Road to Glory recording, still want to watch me do a live game of FUT Champs? I don't know. Next week, we'll put together a new team. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind on what I want to do in terms of squad builders and stuff like that. I want to do a cool squad around Schweinsteiger and Wayne Rooney and that Path to Glory Firmino that I barely used and stuff like that. But, like, do people really want to sit there and watch me do another FUT Champs game? Like, I know my stream viewers don't want to see that stuff. Like, so I'm wondering if YouTube's the exact same thing. In terms of this draft, though, so let's have some fun with the draft. I do really enjoy building squads in the draft. It's always fun. That draft we put together, which got us into the final, and then where we lost in the final to a whole bunch of cheese last episode. But I'm pretty excited about putting together a team. What do we got here? Should we do 4-3-3? Have I even used this formation this year? You know what? I'm gonna go 4-3-3 holding. I don't think I've used that formation once this year. Okay, so do we go with the striker Leo? And he would go what? Would this game actually put him up at center forward? Let's see. Nice. Okay. All right, why not go with a striker Leo? See how that works. Oh. Haven't used this card this year. It's funny that he isn't like the Barcelona version. Bring back Neymar? Do Sisto. All right. Okay, let's try that. Let's see if we can get a PSG player in there. We cannot get a PSG player, but here's another player that I have not used this year. Ivan Rakitic. Other than pace, looks like he could be a fun little card to use. Let's try that. CDM. Okay. Now, a PTG Carvalho looks good. But do I worry about chemistry? Chemistry, obviously, you'd want to pick up this guy. You know what? I get yelled at a lot, again, in the comments section for choosing, like, cool-looking cards over chemistry. For some reason, people that watch drafts on YouTube, all they care about is chemistry. Ahead of, like, going with, like, interesting or fun players. Oh, my God. I have to go with one of the GOATs, dudes. I have to go with one of the GOATs. I mean, really, there isn't anything else that will get me chemistry, right? Oh, no, see? I'm going to get yelled at. I'm going to pick De Bruyne over Seri. I'm going to pick De Bruyne over Seri, dudes. I have to. I have to. All right, let's see if we can get a... Holy God. Well, there's a FUT birthday Cristiano. Wow. All right. FUT birthday Cristiano and a Team of the Year De Bruyne. So, initially, that's going to make a little bit more sense. Maybe one of these two are going to have to be super subs, depending on what other players I get into this team. That's pretty sweet. That's a nice attacking lineup. I like that. Another FUT birthday card. We used this guy last episode, and he was fantastic. Could link him up with De Bruyne. Again, DeMarcus would be the... No, let's go with it. Let's go with Aspi. Aspi shouldn't be too hard to get on chem. Okay, Rodriguez. As much as I would enjoy going with you... So, Chem is going to work with Ward. Bernat could get some sort of Chem. As well. Right? With like a Spanish backline. Rodriguez is obviously a fun card to go with. It's going to be between Ward and Bernat. Now, Bal is an interesting one because of the Neymar link, right? Okay, yeah, Bal, depending on what type of center mid, like if I got a Rabiot, then we're actually looking pretty good. Yeah, that's a good call. I'm okay with that. God, these defenders, though. Okay, so we've got an OGC Nice. Upa Meccano. 6'2", medium. He looks okay. You know what? No, I'm going with Le Marchand. On a backbone. Medium-high work rates, left-footed. He's got okay pace as well. 77 sprint speed. With a backbone, he gets a lot of... Well, a good amount of boost in physical defending and passing. Alright. Test him out. Test them out. Oh, yeah, I can't swap them just yet. Okay. Oh, an informed Boateng. There's too many different things here, man. I mean, what else do I do, though? Legit, nothing helps here, right? Like, I don't have any Serie A in there. Turkish League's not going to help me out at all. Analdo, there's absolutely no option, so... Might as well go with a Boateng. Now I kind of wish, of course, there's going to be people screaming at me saying I should have went with that Bernat, as if we could have predicted that I was going to get a Boateng. But I'll go Boateng. Very nice. Okay, so we got a Timo Horn, which we'll give him Chem. Reina. Mandan. No, let's go. Is that Timo Horn? It is Timo Horn. Okay. Yeah, let's go with Horn. Weird team. All right, so I was starting off really worried about chemistry, and now I've just put together the most odd team ever. All right, anything that's going to help out chemistry. So, Davies. Now, Davies will get a link to De Bruyne if I choose to stick with De Bruyne. There's nothing, I mean, there's genuinely nothing else that helps. Shibasaki. For chemistry, Milicevic could work, and then I could bring on De Bruyne. Still not great, though. It really is not great. Okay, well, anyways, that's a base setup for the time being. So we've got La Liga, we've got Roberto. So Roberto will get obviously good, decent. Well, we'll get full chem. Maybe we can bring on Aspi at center back. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Mr. Roberto here. There we go. So that's decent. What I like here is I might be able to go with like a Bundesliga setup here and then a La Liga setup here if I get lucky with the reserves and the subs, right? Okay, so let's actually... I don't know if I screw this up, but these two... That's goalkeeper. These two slots are defenders. These two are midfielders. These two are forwards. Am I right? So let's see. Let's see if I can get a Bundesliga player here. Oh my god! It's a cool-looking card more than actually a card with... Jeez, now Varane would work too, though. I'll go Varane. Okay. There we go. That's actually a pretty sweet center back line. I'm down with that. I don't know if I'm missing anything. If I am missing something crucial here, okay. Let's go back to these ones. I think center backs were okay. Oh my god. That's terrible. Uchan. Oh, this is the Uchan from last year. He still has a 5-star weak foot and 4-star skills. Sally Uchan. What a sick card. I'm never going to use him, but we'll just put him in the team for the sake of it. I had fun with that guy last year on the Road to Glory. Dude. Oh my god. I didn't use Harry Kane either. Last time around. So maybe Harry Kane as a super sub. Jeez, Kane and De Bruyne. That's pretty insane. Okay. Sanchez. Is Sanchez going to help me out? Not really, right? Oh, Hatem Ben Arfa. Hatem Ben Arfa will be not perfect, but... No, Hatem Ben Arfa will still be off of chem, but Hatem Ben Arfa is the play. That gets Neymar on proper chem. Kimmich might have been a good call too, but honestly, I'm going to put on Azpilicueta at right back instead of Roberto. Kimmich would have been an okay call too. Okay, here we go. So 93 chem. Yeah, he's still off of chem. Like a Steven Nzonzi would be perfect. Steven Nzonzi would get Hatem Ben Arfa. I mean, or an Icon CDM. That could also be nice. Wouldn't mind that. All right, let's see what we got here for forwards. Terrible. Cancelo doesn't really help us out. Stefan Jovetic doesn't help us out. Gamero, Callejon. I mean, how do you say no to a Patrice Evra, right? Let's just go with a Patrice Evra. There we go. Bal is better. There's no doubt about it. So I'm actually going to hurt the team a little bit by taking Bal out. But it's Patrice Evra, man. You got to go with Patrice Evra. Okay. Oh, Dries Mertens. Oh my god. Dries Mertens and Dybala. There's just too many options. Way too many options. Again, nothing's gonna really help the chemistry. I love this game. I love you, Patrice. Yeah, Coutinho's the wrong one, unfortunately. I haven't tried this Dybala yet. I've used this Mertens before. Let's go with this Dybala. Could even bring him on at left center mid or something like that, right? He's got high medium work rates. 68 strength isn't great, but he does have he has a shadow chem style. That's so weird. All right, midfielders, come on. Give us something usable. Oh, good lord. So Krykowiak doesn't help. Coman doesn't help. There's legit nothing useful. The nice thing about Krykowiak is he's an okay card, especially as a CDM, and Powerhouse actually boosts him in all the important places. So maybe Krykowiak coming on for this guy would be all right. Okay. Oh my god, this is... Oh, no, Thiago Motta. Will Thiago Motta help in any way? No. There'll be no improvement on Thiago Motta. Emre Can as a defensive-minded mid as well would be pretty good. Am I missing something obvious here? Veloso, he's not going to do anything. Hector, oh no, Hector would only give Boateng a boost. Hector would only give Boateng a boost. I think I might lose Chem if I go with him though, wouldn't I? Alright, well, let's see. Let's see if Hector helps. So Hector doesn't change Chem, but it does... Oh, yeah. So he draw... Oh. So Boateng gains Chem, and I'd rather have the balance, honestly, of chemistry. Him on 7 and him on 7 is probably then better than him on 10 and him on 4. Okay. That's too bad. Hector's probably not going to get into the team. These are terrible! These final choices are so bad. None of these guys are going to help at all. Zero help here. Bartra doesn't do anything. I mean, maybe Bartra. Maybe going with Bartra. And then depending on what goalkeeper... Okay. Let's try that. Let's try that. It's all going to depend on what goalkeeper we get. Because Bartra will boost the Chem, and I'll just hopefully we get a La Liga or even a De Gea or something like that. La Liga goalkeeper or De Gea, and then we'll be good. Or not. Well, that's awkward. I guess a Petr Cech is a super sub then, if needed. That's unfortunate. We got a pretty high rated club here. A pretty high rated team. Just couldn't make it happen, dudes. I'm sure I missed something there. I'm not the best FUT draft builder, if you will, but it looks okay. So ideally a Argentinian, La Liga, Spain. Okay, there's a lot of options there. Okay, 96 striker. The OCD's got to be taken care of, dudes. Apologies. Okay, there we go, right? Highest. Mathematics are on point. And then back to highest. Perfect. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for management. So there's a La Liga. So that gives Messi the Chem. Sorry, an Argentinian manager. This gives who the Chem? Okay, the CDM the Chem. Rest of world? What in the hell is that for a manager? What is rest of world? I've never seen that before. I've actually never seen that before. Maybe that's something that's been in the game forever, but... Okay, interesting. So that gives... So who needs the extra boost? Is it Boateng or is it Leo? I'm going to give it to Leo. That guy's just got fantastic hair as well, so might as well give it to him. Well, that's an unfortunate end to the squad builder. So that just goes by highest rated player in each position, right? So Kane, De Bruyne, Boateng, 183 rated squad. It does absolutely nothing. All right, so what I'll do is I will run this squad or run this team on stream. So for next episode, you guys will be able to see where I finish. I'm not going to claim the prizes either. We'll wait for the next recording. You're going to see where I finish. We'll then claim the prizes, open the packs, then get going with the Road to Glory. And then again, at the end of next Road to Glory, we'll run through another draft. So that way, I keep up with my promise of giving you guys essentially one draft or almost 2 drafts an episode to go through, okay? So really, that's going to be the end of the episode there, dudes. There's just EA have given us absolutely nothing to do. I don't want to do some sort of half-assed squad builder for you guys and then do one game in FUT, FUT Champs just to extend this video longer. I know you guys are used to 1 to 2 hour long recordings of the Poor Man Road to Glory, but I guess I'll say this. I hope you guys have an absolutely fantastic Sunday or whatever time or day you're watching this video. I love you guys. I do appreciate the support. I'm hoping that the team does well. I'm hoping De Bruyne comes on and does well for me, and I'm hoping I finally get a FUT draft win for you guys to open those rewards next episode. So God bless, and as always, we'll catch you on the flip side. Peace!